Black, Asian, and Chicano, immigrant and refugee brothers, sisters, and NB siblings. We are here once again to proclaim, to stand for a movement that has once again been sparked into motion. There is no person that is illegal just because of where they were born. There is no person that deserves public execution without trial because of the color of their skin. And we will not let the government strip away life-sustaining health care for the poor and for our trans siblings. We will not stand by while our women, while our daughters, our sisters, our mothers are murdered. Tonight, we continue the justice to fight for justice and equality. This fight that began and has made its mark dozens and dozens of times over. From the Taino people to the Ivory Coast, from Selma to Stonewall, to Standing Rock in the Dakota, and from LA to Ferguson to Kenosha. Tonight, we continue the demands for civil rights for all people. Tonight, we continue the movement. We are the people that Washington would have never believed could succeed. We are the people that have come from families of grit and goals, those that were never allowed to let themselves stand up, but those that never allowed themselves to be knocked down. We are the survivors, the fighters, the sons, daughters, and envy children of freedom fighters. We know pain, we know frustration, and we know fear. Oh God, do we know fear, the lump in your throat that grows when a patrol car is following you to work or home. And we know pain. And we know that not all is good and free in this land of the free. And we know that the truth of this land's history. We know the leeches that linger in its institutions. And we know the hidden face of racism, oh yes. We know that racism has been hiding in every institution, and it has been embedded in almost every system of our country. Racism is banks being systemically less likely to give a loan to people of color, whether it be for a business or for their home. Racism is Native American reservations being called reservations and not having access to clean water. Racism is illnesses going undiagnosed and underlooked in people of color despite expressing all the signs and symptoms. Racism is holding back Hispanic, Chicano, and Asian Americans because of their accent. When they speak not one, but two languages with proficiency, racism is the US having the highest incarceration rate of any other country because they would rather send us to jail than fund our education. Racism is the fact that a Black woman is more likely to die while giving birth to their child than any other race. And that Native Americans are more likely to go missing, and no one reports the case. Well, it is time to call for more training, because I am tired of our children and our brothers and our sisters and our parents being murdered by people that we are supposed to call professionals. It is time to call for more training, for more understanding, for more empathy, for more listening. It is time to make a change. And we are going to ensure that changes continue happening. More and more people are understanding the oppressive and predatory nature and behavior of the systems in America. And people are finally understanding that it should not be controversial to say that my life matters. Keep the momentum going. And let our elected officials know that we hold their jobs in our hands. We will not stand for the continuation of these predatory practices. We will not stand for anything less than progress.
Yeah!